Hello. I really wasn't gonna do a part two, but here we are. Um, a lot of this kind of feels like what Spirit kind of wants to tell you about this incoming confession because it does feel like it's messy. It does feel like it's got a bit of toxicity in it. I do feel like this person is most definitely seeing their toxicity, and I think they're very hurt by the fact that they hurt you. They're also very hurt by the fact that they realize they're not who they thought they were. Because this is giving like somebody who just has been through a lot and believed that they were not affected by it, but is quickly realizing through this connection with you that they are vastly affected by the shit that they've been through. And they're bleeding onto other people. And actually, 7-Eleven on my clock, I'm literally hearing specifically with you, I think the thing that's so hard for them to really realize is that you have been through a lot. And I think with this person, you really tried to heal from your past wounds so that you could be here, so that this connection could last, so that this connection would, 1, 2, 3, be healthy, be real, be something we can build upon, right? That was your intention. And this person didn't have the same intention. They didn't really feel like they had it a lot they needed to heal from. I don't know, I say that, but part of me is like, that's not true. I just think it was like something they buried deep down subconsciously. Because with you, it was like easy, off rip, it was very healthy, it was awesome, it was amazing, and it was like the new person kind of feeling. So all around, it was like a great time. And then truths were found out, shit got real, and they realized they were not really who they needed to be in a relationship with you, not truly, because you're somebody very delicate. They see you as someone very soft and delicate. And so knowing that they broke you after you spent so much, oh my God, I want to cry. After you spent so much time healing from things, girl, what the fuck? After you spent so much time healing from the ways in which you've been abused and used and played, I think it really bothers them to know that you probably see them the same way. Like, you probably see them just the same as everybody else. And I think probably they also started experiencing, like, who you are, like, how you treat everybody else, right? Like, you're guarded. And not, like, in a sense where you're overly guarded or anything. Like, you're just not, like, open. You value safety and security. And until you get that, everybody's kind of just like a little character in your life, you know? You don't really know if they're meant to be here. You don't really know what's going on. 3, 2, 1 on my timer. So you're very good at detachment, actually. And I think that's probably why this really pissed you off the way it did, because you thought this was finally like a safe place to, I don't want to say like attach to, like cling to, but like hold on to, right? Build with, invest in. But it wasn't, and it was just as faulty, and it broke. Oh, I just heard like like everything else does. And so this person is very disappointed that they're probably in the same category as many other people who played and used and wasn't very considerate and kind, and this person kind of wants to see themselves that way. And so you're like a harsh awakening. So I do feel like this confession is going to come more with an apology. Yeah, for how they deceived you. For how they showed up here being deceitful. Again, because this was like kind of that role play where they're like, oh, like I'm safe. I'm not like these people. I'm not like that at all. Whole time they're like that and worse. Whole time they're just like everybody else you've experienced. And I think that's just... yeah, I don't know. There's just something about, like, they see you so delicate, so sensitive, so beautiful, so pristine, like a flower. Like a beautiful flower. And they just stomped all over it. And now they're looking at it like, oh, the flower's probably not going to grow back from there. I guess it's going to take some time. Probably going to need to grow some new stems, bud some new flowers for somebody else to see, because I just stomped the fuck all over this flower. Like, it's not gonna kill the flower or the whole flower, like, itself. I just saw 511. But it did just kill this one, like, flower that's budded, right? I hope that's making sense. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with just this feeling. I don't really know how much I want to keep channeling this. So we have Justice, 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Yeah, so, this confession is very much justice for all that you've been through. I think this person is just gonna be totally honest and upfront. I think they're really trying to forgive themselves the most. They could be coming kind of looking for some validation and forgiveness from you as well, but I think they're okay even if they don't get it. Like, I don't think this person is, like, looking to come apologize just so you'll be like, oh, okay, it's fine. I don't think they think you're gonna do that. I honestly think this person's a little scared that you're just gonna hate them and be really mean, but they also know that they don't have any real reason for you not to treat them like that after everything. Oh my god, bruh, is this like the same person from yesterday? This is the same feeling. And this person thinks about you a lot, and I think that's part of this, like, justice, this judgment call, is like, you're just not easily avoidable like everybody else. There's something real about you. There was something real that they felt about you within them, which they don't really feel for a lot of people, which is why I think I ended off that last one, which was like, on to the next. And I was like, oh, there is no next. I'm actually not entertained by a lot of people. And it's like, they also can't, like, do this out of frustration or anger because you were still willing to, like, figure things out with them. So they're the one that took a loss. I know it feels like you may have lost something, but they're the ones that are really experiencing loss. Not loss. Not, well, maybe they are lost. Maybe they're, this awakening has really just been empty. Like, it's just all the void that they've been running from, the hurt, that it's just I'm literally just seeing like a vacuum space. There's just nothing there, and they have to sit in this nothingness. Yeah, I think they want to clear the air with you, because I feel like this person also really worries that, like, that you think they meant to. Oh my god. I think they worry that they think that you, oh my god. They worry that you think they did this on purpose. Like, they worry that you think that you're just like the others, or like how they've shown up before, because obviously this is a cycle. They probably treated many people like this. Or that, like, how they treated you is how they see your worth. They just want you to know that it's not like that. Like, you meant more to them than I think anything ever will. And I think that was really scary to approach, but also something that they couldn't quite jump over the hurdle with. Because this person was very selfish. They're very self-centered. This is someone who moves so that they can get what they want. And it was like they could have gotten everything that they wanted if they moved with pure intention with you. And they're realizing why it's important not to put on a role, not to play a character, because you loved this person truly for who they were. And they loved you for who you were. Girl, I don't know if I can keep reading on this, to be real. I just think this person wants to make sure that you know that, like, whatever happened was not intentional. They were not intentionally trying to hurt you or play you or do anything. That's just who they are. And they don't like it either. And they don't like that this is where things went. So I'm gonna hop off here because I don't want to cry for the rest of the day. I'm so sorry if you're going through this. I love you. I pray for your peace and clarity so that you can move on in the way you need to. away from this.